The rise and fall of Darius. Long ago, in a quiet village, there lived a humble man named Darius. He was poor but kind, and his heart was pure before God. He would share his last piece of bread with the hungry and pray under the stars with tears of gratitude, even when he had nothing. His humility and faith reached the heavens, and God chose him to be blessed. One morning, while Darius worked in the fields, a messenger of God came to him and said, "The Lord has seen your heart. From today you will no longer toil in hunger, for his hand of blessing rests upon you." From that day forward, everything Darius touched prospered. His crops multiplied, his flocks grew beyond number, and gold flowed into his hands. People began to travel from distant lands to see this man so richly blessed. At first, Darius remained grateful. He built shelters for the poor, gave food to the widows, and lifted the oppressed. The people loved him and praised God because of him. But as the years passed, Darius's heart changed. He began to hear the praises of men louder than the voice of God. They said, "Surely no man is as great as Darius." Instead of pointing to God, Darius began to nod in agreement. He built for himself a grand palace of marble and gold. He started to boast, "It is my wisdom and strength that brought me wealth. Who is like me in all the earth?" Slowly, he stopped kneeling to pray. He no longer shared with the poor, and the orphans who once sat at his table were now turned away by his guards. His heart, once soft, grew hard with pride. When he awoke, his fields were withered, his flocks dead, and his gold stolen by raiders. The same people who once praised him turned their backs, saying, "He trusted in himself, not in God." Darius wandered the land in sorrow, wearing rags instead of robes. Only then did he remember the days of his humility. He cried out, "Lord, forgive me. I was blind in pride. If you will not restore my wealth, at least restore my heart." Though God did not return his riches, he gave Darius something greater, a new heart that treasured humility above all things. Darius spent the rest of his life teaching others, saying, "Never forget the one who blesses, for pride can destroy what only God can give." Moral of the story: God lifts the humble, but pride leads to destruction. True blessing is not in wealth, but in a heart that remains faithful and humble before him. Please like and leave a comment if you're not following us. You probably will not see us again. Follow for more.